Okay, I have here my two guests, Ashoka Fellows from Northern Nigeria. It is on my left side, Pastor Dr. James Wuye, and on my right side, Dr. Muhammad Ashafa. Both are working to promote peace in Northern Nigeria. And just a few questions, just a short interview for the German audience. I would like to start with you, James. Just briefly, what is the conflict in northern Nigeria all about?
Thank you. The conflict in northern Nigeria is a mixed grill. It is a hybrid. It has within it issues of politics, resource, power, and also religion. Nigeria is a very religious nation, and you can market anything virtually using religion. And that passion is what brings about bringing religion into issues that affect other human contemporary issues. But then, through the same power of religion, we can change the whole situation to be positive.
That gives me a catchword to ask the Imam. Both of you established the Interfaith Mediation Center. The conflict is really cruel. It cost the life of so many people. What can a small civil society organization called Interfaith Mediation Center can achieve to resolve in resolving the conflict? What can you contribute?
Well, we don't underrate initiatives. For in the world, it is only the minority that has ever made a positive change. When Gandhi started, he started as minority. One man opinion, but Gandhi was able to conquer the world. When Martin Luther started, he started as one-man show. And Martin Luther today was able to influence what gave birth to Obama in America. So, distinctively, also we believe because Nigeria is a religious sensitive nation, and religion is becoming the catalyst. Even though most of the factors, the remote causes are resource-based, identity-based, etc., value-based, but religion become the carrot being used in northern Nigeria in order to sustain a sustaining factor for most of our conflict in northern Nigeria. And we strongly believe with the religiosity and going back to use the religious instruments, which some people have been misusing, and it's a positive instrument, not a negative instrument, we have to use our religious instruments as a positive force for social transformations. And that's what we are seeing in Nigeria and in the northern part of Nigeria where we're working, and in Kaduna, and more importantly in Plateau, where together with the government and the media houses working together based on that passion of religion as a tool for sustaining our democratic values.
Thank you so much. The 3 core activities IMC is carrying out. What are you doing practically on the ground?
Thank you. One, we are using the media, and this is part of it. That to use media, you reach many people on radio and television. And we are saying thank you to the Plateau State, and thank you to the government, and thank you to the media for allowing us the use of media. 2, we engage people directly in mediation, to dialogue with them, to bring them to change their position and do a kind of conflict transformation from vengeance to forgiveness. This is what we do. And then we also bring about some aspect of development. We believe that if people are given the right resources and given the right space, they are able to live expansively and affect their community positively. So these 3 cardinal phases are the vehicles that we use towards our vision of making anywhere we go peaceful, peaceable, and coexistence, that people can live together.
Thank you very much. Question to you, what was the greatest success the Interfaith Mediation Center achieved so far?
Well, I think the greatest success is in Kaduna, the Peace Declaration of Religious Leaders in Kaduna State. And the second greatest success was in southern part of Plateau State, in Yellow and Shandam. We brought about the mediation process in Yellow and Shandam that brought about the signing of the peace accord that finally brought about sustainable peace in the southern senatorial zone, especially in Shandam. And one of the most important at international level, such a story was in northern Kenya, in Eldoret Burnt Forest in Kenya, where we transport our modus into Kenya, and within ethnic conflict, not religious, ethnic political electoral violence in Kenya, we brought about a sustainable peace and a treaty, they signed, which brought about peace in Bond Forest in northern Kenya. And that brought about a theme called An African Answer. An African Answer in Kenya, which will be launched across in Kenya with the National Truth and Reconciliation Commission of Kenya.
And that was catalyzed by an Ashoka Fellow in Eldoret who felt that we should come and help him as fellow Ashokas, just as you are here, to see how you can help us to work together to save our country and to bring more peace to our people.
Help is the catchword for me. Just brief statement, how can the people of Federal Republic of Germany can assist in resolving conflict or in supporting your activities? What can Germany do?
If they can pray, they should pray. 1. 2, we need people like you to come back and train more of our people also in journalism and constructive journalism. 3, we would like support, because sometimes we have to travel, sometimes we have to do quite a lot of things to train people, to bring them together. If there is funding, we need a sustained funding for our work.
You said do not support governments, support civil society. Can you add something? How should we support this conflict resolution?
I think the most important is for our democratic institution to grow, is supporting our democratic institutions. And to support democratic institutions, we need to support the civil society, to empower the people to their civic responsibility, to focus around issues instead of identity. If this is the issue, water is the issue, can we work together on water? If power is the issue, can we work around power together instead of working around other issues that are not irrelevant? And I strongly feel Germany has a lot to give us on development, and we need to work on the area of development, of micro support, community initiatives like International Institute for Foreign Relations, IFA, has done in supporting also the media interventions in the past.
Thank you very much. This is a kind of inter-fellow work in the Ashoka organization, and Ashoka brought us together, and we are very thankful for that.
Thank you. You can actually shake us together.
Thank you.
Have a great